warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Winda Aprilani, a student at Nusa Putra University. Today, I would like to invite you to reflect on a technology that distances our daily lives. I am talking about social media. We use it to share our happiest moment, but how is it affecting our deepest connections? Today, we will explore a critical question. Is social media a digital bridge that connects us or a barrier that drives us apart? Next, let us look at the data. On one hand, studies show that 74% of users believe digital communication tools have significantly strengthened their long-distance relationships, especially with family and old friends. However, there is a dark side to this data. 25% of individuals report feeling actively neglected or pushed aside because their partners spend excessive time scrolling through social media. This dual reality shows us that technology itself is neutral. It is our behavior that creates the impact. Next, let's look at the positive side first. Bridging the distance. In academic terms, social media facilitates what we call global intimacy. It completely dissolves geographical barriers. If you have family living abroad or friends in different cities, platforms like Instagram or WhatsApp allow you to share real-time milestones. Furthermore, it aids in community building. It creates digital tribes, spaces where people who feel isolated in the real world can find support, shared niche interests, and a true sense of belonging. Next. Despite these benefits, serious psychological barriers are emerging in our face-to-face interactions. The most prominent example is a phenomenon known as pubbing or phone snobbing. Pubbing is defined as the act of snubbing someone in a real-world social setting by looking at your phone instead of engaging with them. Research shows that frequent pubbing severely reduces relationship satisfaction. It creates an invisible digital wall, signaling to the person in front of you that a notification is more valuable than their actual human presence. Next, another psychological consequence is the comparison trap, which is deeply rooted in social comparison theory. When we browse social media, we are constantly exposed to heavily curated, flawless lifestyles and seemingly perfect couples. The psychological danger here is that we unconsciously begin to compare our raw, messy, behind the scenes reality with everyone else. Police had highlight reels. This distorted perception breeds toxic envy, unnecessary anxiety, and unfounded insecurity in our healthy real world relationships. Next, so how do we fix this? The answer is not to delete our accounts, but to cultivating digital balance. We can do this through 4 practical strategies. 1. Intentional disconnection. Designate touch-free zones such as during family meals or an hour before bedtime. 2. Active engagement. When you are with someone, practice deep, active listening without the presence of digital distractions. 3. Presence over validation. Prioritize building deep real-life intimacy rather than chasing digital approval through likes and comments. 4. Mindful curation. Regularly audit your feed. Unfollow or mute accounts that trigger negative self-comparison. Next. Any question, guys? Any
No question,
question?
please. No question. There's no question.
Okay. Thank you. To conclude my presentation, I would like to leave you with a powerful thought. Social media is a great place to stay connected, but it is a poor place to stay close. Technology should be a tool that enhances our human experience, not a substitute for genuine human presence. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Once again, I am Winda Apriliani from Nusa Putra University. Now, I would be happy to open the floor to any question you might have. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Capek aja 2 kali ngulang. Jadi COVID. Gua mau.